Thank you for logging on to this broadcast of high school sports on WellsCountyVoice.com. Be sure to thank the sponsors you hear throughout the game and use their products and services, because without their support, this broadcast wouldn't be possible. This is the 10th year that WellsCountyVoice.com has been bringing you the finest in high school sports coverage, and we thank you for your continued support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Welcome to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Menser, Sim Kipfer on the call for you tonight. Up top, Alston Coons. Band is out on the field. They'll now strike up the Bluffton school song. Sim, you gonna sing along here? On the Bluffton
I didn't
school?
go to Bluffton.
You didn't go to Bluffton. So you don't know the words.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Bryce didn't teach you the words to the
he
school
didn't.
song?
Next time I see him, I'll have to ask him if he knew the words to the Bluffton school song.
That would be good to know. Tigers coming to this game 5-1. The Heritage Patriots 1-5. Let's take a look at how both these squads have gotten to those records. Let's first start off with the Heritage Patriots. Heritage opened up with a loss against Eastside, 44-0. They welcomed Norwell home. They fell to Norwell 49-7. They had 3 straight home games. Woodland came in and took care of them 20-6. They traveled to South Adams and they got hammered by the Starfires 76-0. They traveled to Adams Central, fell 35-6. Last week they picked up a win against Tri-County 35-6. They're averaging 9 points a contest. They're giving up just over 38. Tigers are 5-1. They opened up with a win at Northfield 24-20, took care of Manchester 43-20, fell to South Adams 40-0. Bounced back to pick up a win at Woodland 13-6. We drove down to Jay County in a big second half, paced the Tigers to a 43-19 win. Came back home, taking on the Raiders, and they picked up a 48-14 win at home against Southern Wells. So Tigers 5-1. They're averaging 28.5 points. They're giving up 20. Coach Kunkel is in his third year here at Bluffton. He's 17-12 overall. Nicholas Tigelis.
I didn't see a coach's name.
7-29 in 4 years at Heritage. Sager ratings look like this. Tigers are 38.3, 22nd in Class 2A. Heritage is 10.2. They are 57th in Class 3A. We will pause for the national anthem. Let's see if we can pick up the band. All right, there's the national anthem as brought to you by the Heritage Band. And again, the Tigers' Sagarin rating is 38.3, Heritage 10.2. Last outing, Tigers took care of Southern Wells 48-14. Heritage defeated Tri-County 35-6. Versus common foes, Tigers are 1-1. Heritage is 0-2. So those common foes are going to be Woodland and South Adams. Strictly schedule looks like this. Tigers opponents are 13-23. Heritage opponents, a little stronger schedule, 22-14. Last 35 years, Sim, these teams have met 31 times. Dun, 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 dun.
Heritage 20, Bluffton 11.
Heritage 27, Tigers 4. So Tigers looking for only their 5th win in 31 outings against the Patriots. They did win the last meeting, 44-20. The Sager and John Harold prediction tonight, Tigers by 18, 35-17. So that's what pregame stats look like. And let's scroll on over to the starting lineups. And Sim, I'll tell you what, I will let you go through the Heritage offensive starters.
All right, starting for the Heritage on their offensive line. I'll do that first. It's going to take me the longest because I don't have first names written down. Be number 74, Jonathan Sallerman. At guard will be number 55, Justice Jones. Centers, number 58, Cody David. Guard will be number 51, Justin Burnham. Tackles, number 73, Clay Riddle. Tight end will be number 87, Hunter Teachman. Split end will be number 6, Chase Luganville. Wing back will be number 2, Jalen Holiness Bell. Halfback will be number 24, Gabe Pritchard. Fullback, number 17, Chris Baker. And at quarterback will be number 9, Parker Tracy.
All right. Let me give you the Tiger starters. And on the offensive side of the football, the Tigers will open up tonight like this. Behind center, number 1, Hayden Nern. His back will be number 24, Cody Middlestead. And in the wide positions will be number 11, Kane Thornton, number 19, Hayden Craighead, number 20, Bobby Malcolm, and number 5, Caden Gerber. Along the line from the left to the right, left tackles number 77, Kane Garza, left guard number 54, Kari Coleman, centers number 56, Orion King, right guard number 58, Cameron Farmer, and the right tackles number 75, Ryan Thompson. On the defensive side of the football, along the line, defensive end number 11, Kane Thornton, defensive tackle number 75, Ryan Thompson, defensive tackle number 77, Kane Garza, and defensive end number 54, Kari Coleman. Safeties in the strong spot will be number 19, Hayden Craighead, and the free safety, number 3, Cody Kinsey. Corners are number 24, Cody Middlestead, and number 5, Caden Gerber. Linebackers in the Mike position, number 52, Reese Johnston. Weak linebacker will be number 21, Cameron Coleman, and in the Sam or the strong linebacker spot will be number 44, Kane Moore. So those are your starters on both sides of the football for the Tigers as they get set to take on the Heritage Patriots here at Heritage tonight. And the temperatures have dipped down. Do you think we hit the 40s before the night is over soon?
Well, they're talking a low tonight by tomorrow morning of like 41.
Is that right?
So I would be not at all surprised by the time we leave tonight if we're not in the upper 40s.
And it was like 90 a day ago or something, right?
Yeah.
So Austin gets the pleasure of standing out in the... Hey, Austin, how cold is it up there? It is very, very cold. Now, I warned Austin that he needed to dress warm. You think you're going to be warm enough? It's going to get colder. All right, I got an extra jacket down here if you need it, all right? All right. So he is dialing in on the hot chocolate to try to keep warm tonight. I can understand. So Tigers 5-1, Heritage 1-5. Let's take a quick break. Thank a couple sponsors. Be right back here on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Your choice for physical therapy in Bluffton is Indiana Physical Therapy. As the athletic training services provider and proud supporter of area high school athletics, IPT would like to thank you for making us your physical therapy provider. IPT's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment in Bluffton, call 260-824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Have you heard the big news? Troxel Equipment and Tri-Green Tractor have merged. They're looking forward to introducing you to the new TTG Equipment. They have 9 locations across Northeast and North Central Indiana, keeping you covered in agriculture, lawn and garden, and commercial machines. TTG's combined strength can help you tackle any challenge, and they look forward to the opportunity to show you how. Visit TTG Equipment at 3 area locations in Bluffton, Huntington, and Wabash.
Football fans know some things just go together. Quarterbacks and receivers, face paint and super fans, game days and tailgates. I am State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, and I know another winning combination, home and auto. Myself and my team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which saves you time and money. So get your home and auto on the same team and score some savings. Call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 today.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Menser, Sim Kipfer on the call for you tonight. Tigers 5-1, looking to go 6-1. And should they get the 6-1, Sim, the biggest test outside that South Adams game is going to be next week against Adams Central.
Yeah, it sure will.
Also 5-1, and they've got Southern Wells tonight. So you got the possibility, should everything hold per, say, the Sagarin ratings, 2 6-1 teams matching up next week. And it has been a struggle for the Tigers to pick up a win against the Jets over the years.
Yeah, it sure has.
So that's going to be a good contest. Really the battle for second place right now, as South Adams should hold course for the rest of the season. I'm just curious when the last time we took care of Adams Central was. And looking into the Kolkman regime, and we're back to 2000. We're back into the Nick Nicholas regime right now. And there it is. In 2009, it was our only win of the 2009 season. We took care of Adams Central 21-19. So you got to go back 10 years.
10 years.
Before we've knocked off Adams Central.
I'm going to keep that in my head for next week's question.
That's right. There's 10 years for you, right?
Yeah,
you could.
I know.
You really have 25 years now to worry about.
Helps me narrow it down a little bit.
So big contest next week. Not to get ahead of tonight's game, as the team captains are coming out onto the field for the coin toss. And we are up, running. There's got to be some wood around here. Knock on wood.
That's
a few
why
times.
I knocked on my head a little while ago.
We haven't had any issues. We are running off a cell phone. I spent an hour from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock up here trying to get onto the school network, to no avail.
Now, do you have your phone plugged in and charging?
I have my phone plugged in and charging.
We don't go dead halfway through the game.
So that's taken care of.
Like the Tigers are going to receive the kick. I think Heritage won the toss and deferred.
Okay, so Tigers will get the football to open up the football game. And I had a discussion with one of the Tigers players' fathers last night, and we talked a little bit about the Jay County game, and I asked him about the slow start against Jay County. And he wouldn't quite admit that they took Jay County a little bit for granted in that first half, but I think they kind of felt like they did, given how they came out of the second half and really took care of the Patriots. And I'm hoping the Tigers come out fast and strong here tonight.
Well, and that's how they came out against Southern Wells last week. They came out and really laid it on.
One of Coach Kunkel's keys was to come out fast and hard.
So, yeah, I agree. I hope that's the way they plan their offense again tonight, is to come out strong and hard and not give anything for granted.
So Tigers will receive the football to open up the ball game. In a crisp, this is what they call football weather, though, right? It's a little chill in the air. You got to throw a sweatshirt on.
Yeah. Well, as we walked in tonight, I asked one of the Tiger assistant coaches if they were ready for tonight. He goes, "We sure are." And he goes, "And it's football weather," he said.
Which Sim replied, "I prefer it to be 90.
I prefer it to be 90.
Parker Tracy, looks like the quarterback for Heritage, will be the kicker. Middlestead standing at the 15, and they will go to the up man at the 25-30 and crosses the 35, and ball pounced out. Heritage says they have it.
And their motioning is still Tiger football.
Looks like it's...
Kane Moore received that.
And it looks like Kane came up with the football as well. Chris Heinzelman on the tackle for the Patriots. And the Tigers' first offensive set of the night. Hayden Nern in the shotgun, twins either side. He'll drop back, looking downfield, going for something big. Still looking, fighting for some room. Will roll right. Looking for Thornton, trying to get it over the defender. Kane up and makes the grab. Still on his feet. What a grab by Kane Thornton.
That was quite a catch right here in front of us.
That was quite a catch. Hayden had to drop that ball just over the defender. Kane had to go up and get it. And that's one of those plays we saw that last week, Sim, where Hayden's got to bide for some time, so he rolls out to the right, and Kane's got to find an opening, and he kind of settles in between the defenders, and he dropped that right down in perfectly. And the Tigers quickly are down inside Patriot territory, 1st and 10 from the Patriot 36.
That's really got to help Hayden's confidence here in this game with that completion right there.
Now they'll go to Middlestead. Middlestead looking for some room, not going to find much. Maybe gets to the 35. Give them 1, 2nd down and 9. Well, maybe give them nothing. 2nd down and 10. Big completion to Kane Thornton, 2nd down and 10 after the Middlestead carry. Gerber and Thornton on the near side. Craighead and Malcolm on the far side. He'll drop back looking left. Complete. And close to the first down, but not going to quite pick it up. Robert Malcolm on the reception.
But being 3rd and 2, that leaves your whole playbook open for this down. I mean, you're four down territory anyhow.
Yep.
Well, unless you want to bring Cody out there for 3 points, which is well within his range. I want him to know.
All field goal questions diverted to Sim Kipfer. Middlestead slammed in the backfield, and now it gets a little bit more interesting, Sim. You're at the 30. It's 4th down and 3. 4th down and 4. So do you go for the long field goal? Not much of a wind effect tonight. It looks like the Tigers are going to go for it. Lucas Hunt on the field.
I'm almost surprised they're not putting Lucas, behind center.
Behind center,
yeah, give that option.
The quarterback, yep. Nern, pressure coming. And ball is loose. Tigers pick it up, and I don't know what's going on over there. But Tigers are going to turn it over on downs. Great defensive pressure by Heritage. They're fired up.
Yeah, the Patriots brought a blitz in off that outside. Sort of broke that play up pretty quick.
So here come the Patriots. First offensive set for them. Tracy behind center, double wing set. I'll hand off to the fullback, and he's going to sneak through for about 3. That's 24, Pritchard. Gage Pritchard, number 24. Pick up a 4, second down and 6. So second and 6. Again, double wing formation. They'll put a man in motion. And up the gut again, and it's going to be a 3rd and short situation for Heritage, as Pritchard is going to put him within 1 yard. 3rd and 1. So Patriots moving the ball a little bit here on offense, on the ground. 3rd and 1. Tigers sneaking up a little bit. Watched for him to try to catch him off guard. And hit in the backfield. The blitz was on, timed perfectly. And they're going to lose about 4 yards. This should put the Patriots in a punting situation. Number 16 coming out on the field.
Tigers brought the house on that one.
They brought the house for sure. Looks like Tracy will be the punter. Fake situation, Sim? I don't think so.
No,
too early in the game.
Too early in the game for that, I think.
They will kick it away. Fair catch called. Tigers will run away from it, and it'll be down to around the 30.
Kick is down at the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bluffton from the 31.
Tigers on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 30. They fake at the middle step, got to get the ball off, complete to Thornton. Thornton's got a little bit of a lane, gets to the outside, 40, bounced out of bounds, short of midfield. But it's 1st down pickup for the Tigers.
Knocked out of bounds by Bo Bosler at the 48-yard line. They'll bring up 1st and 10 Bluffton.
So 1st and 10 Tigers. They do get inside the 50. They're going to mark it at the Patriot 48. Thornton in motion. Hands off the middle step. Cody trying to find some room. Bounces around. Finds a crease. Falls forward to the 40. Good gain for Cody.
It'll be 2nd down, 3 yards to go from the 41.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 2. Hands off the middle still again. 1st down and more as Cody's going to get it close to the 30. Tigers move the sticks.
Brought down by Gage Pritchard for the Patriots.
Pritchard on the tackle. 1st and 10 Tigers.
It'll be 1st and 10 Bluffton from the 32-yard line.
First and 10 Tigers. Ball on the 32. Gerber wide on the near side. They'll go back to Middlestead. Middlestead is going to be dropped for a short loss. It seems that left side, or the Patriots' right side, is getting a lot of pressure,
Yep.
Sim.
They're getting quite a bit of penetration there.
Loses one. It's second down and 11. As Garza comes off, so we got a substitution on the line for Kane Garza, the left tackle. So second down and 11. Nern going downfield, has Thornton. Oh, just out of reach. He had a little bit of space over there. Hayden was just a little long with it, and that's going to set up third down and 11. Tigers stalling again about the same spot on the field as their last drive. Nern looks to the sideline. Brings his team up to the line in scrimmage with a third down and 11. He'll drop back again, looking downfield, has his man wide open. Middlestead, touchdown, Tigers. Cody Middlestead coming out of the backfield as the Tigers strike first and go up 6-0. Kinsey will come on for the extra point. 6-0 Tigers. Nern to Middlestead. Well, Cody had 5 touchdowns last week. Picks up another one here. High snap pulled down by Nern. No problem for Cody Kinsey as he drills it. And the Tigers go up 7-0 here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Menser, a Republican running for Bluffton City Council. My goal is simple, to build a better Bluffton. This won't be easy. Area cities are bringing more growth, quality of life, downtown revival, and jobs. This utility infrastructure is aging and lacks future capacity. This requires proven leadership. We need a new voice. My background, owning a manufacturing company, is unmatched in this campaign. Help me bring my experience to Bluffton. In November, I ask for your vote. I'm Scott Menser, and I approve this message.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Tigers up 7-0 on the Nern to Middlestead strike. And Cody Kinsey will get set to kick things off. Here is Kinsey's kick, and it'll drive them back through the back of the end zone. Touchback. Another touchback for Cody Kinsey.
Would have been interesting to keep track from the start of the season how many touchbacks he ended up with, because he's had several.
He's had a bunch. .5:30 to go here in the first. Tigers strike first, 7-0. Parker Tracy and the Patriots back on offense. And they'll pitch out wide. Boy, it looked like a hold over there. There's the flag. Multiple flags flying in. And that will be a hold for sure. And that's going to push them back 10. I always think that's kind of piling on when the first flag goes and the guy from the other side of the field decides, yeah,
I went in on that one
just
too.
to pile on a little bit. It's like, oh, I saw it too.
Well, you never know what the first guy threw his
That's
flag
true,
for. So
That's true. So 1st and 20. Tracy now in the shotgun for the first time tonight. And he's going to keep it himself. This could be an option. It is. Another flag's on the play. And pushed out of bounds, but we'll wait to see what the flag is. And in the backfield, that's usually not a good sign for the offense. It's another hold. And they'll get pushed back a little more. So it's going to be first down at the 5. They got to get to the 30. So 1st and 25. Man in motion, and Tracy's going to hand it off, and the Tigers throws him back into the end zone. Is it going to be a safety? No.
Marking him at about the 1.5.
So that's going to set up a second down and 28, 27. And Tracy in his own end zone. And is going to drop back to pass. It's complete and hit and dropped near the 10. Ball comes loose. Tigers fall on it.
Yep. At about the 14-yard line.
So Tigers with the first turnover of the night, and they will be in great field position, up 7-0. Still checking to see who recovered the fumble.
Yeah, Cameron Coleman got it. It's Cameron Coleman.
So Cameron Coleman will get credit for the fumble recovery. Tigers back in action. Nern drops back, looking for it, rolling right, still looking. Has Thornton, complete touchdown Tigers. Nern to Thornton, and the Tigers strike again. One play drive, Tigers back in the end zone, 13-0 Tigers. And Sim, we talked about a quick start, and a quick start we got, 13-0. Defense and offense contributing. Kinsey for the extra point. Nern back to his favorite target, Kane Thornton. And again, that was another one where he's rolling right. Kane's got to find an opening. Finds him. Kinsey drills it, and it's good. 14-0 Tigers. We will take a break. Be right back here on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Menser, Sim Kipfer on the call. Austin Coons on top for us tonight. Tigers up early, 14-0, 3:51 to go here in the first quarter.
Back deep for the Patriots is Bo Bosler, Jalen Hohenfeld, and Clay Gerard.
Kinsey kicked it out of the back of the end zone the first time, and this one's going to be a little shorter. Fielded around the 3, 10. And Tigers are going to drop him short of the 20. No, still going, breaks away. Kinsey, the last man to beat, and will down him at the 32. And that gets the crowd here at Heritage going. It looked like they had him down.
Yeah, I'm not
but
sure
he just
he
busted out of the
popped
pack.
there.
Bowser takes it all the way down to the 33-yard line.
And once again, how many times have we talked about having Cody Kinsey as the last line of defense?
That does help to have a guy that's used to tackling.
And
out
actually,
there.
this time he just kind of slowed him up enough to get some help on the backside. So the Tigers' defense now is going to have to stand. Patriots offense, 1st and 10 from the Tiger 33 after the big kick return. Man in motion, and Pritchard inside, still on his feet, getting into the secondary. That's going to be close to a first down. It is. 1st and 10, Heritage.
12-yard gain, and good enough for another Patriot first down.
1st and 10, Patriots from the 22. 3:22 to go in the first. 14-0 Bluffton. Patriots trying to strike back. Pritchard having some success on the ground. And around the right side, looking for a blocker. Gets down to about the 20.
Coleman and Moore in on that tackle.
That was Chase Luganbill on the carry.
Second down, 7 yards to go for the
Give him 2, 2nd down and 8. Ball sitting at the 20. Second down, long 7, short 8. And Tigers, they'll have to hurry. Gets it, looking for the back shoulder, and completes. Good catch. Luganbill. That ball was short. Luganbill made the adjustment. They'll mark them at the 4, 1st and goal for Heritage. Luganbill will hustle off. And I would feed Pritchard here. We'll see what they opt to do. Handoff on the right side, looking for the end zone. And
yep, Tigers recovered the fumble.
And another fumble, and the Tigers pick it up, the second turnover of the game. We did capture that replay. Let's go ahead and see if we can catch this. Of course. All right, there he is around the right side, and I think it was Cody Kinsey was around the area.
Might have been Kinsey.
All right, so back to live action. While we were looking at that, we missed a play.
Looked like they ended up clear down here at the other end, so it was a long pass.
So incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 20 for the Tigers.
2nd down 10.
2nd down 10, excuse me. Nern drops back. Looking for Middlestack. Complete. 25, 30, getting down the sideline. 40, still on his feet. 50, 40, he could go. 30, 20, 15, 10. Drugged down by inside the 10 to the 9. Cody Middlestack.
There's not many people that catch Cody.
Well, he
behind,
had a good angle on him, but as soon as he caught that sideline, I thought he was going to outrun everybody. Middlestead gets it down inside the 10, and we'll mark it just outside the 10. You obviously never heard of my 11-yard rule.
Well, he was going for the end zone.
I get it. He wasn't quite thinking that.
Yeah,
he was going down the
wasn't
sideline.
No, he's going, I'm going in.
First and goal from the 10. So kind of a back to Kane Moore. He's inside the 5 to about the 4. So they go to Moore.
Yeah, Moore came in and gave Cody a little break there. He might have been a little winded after that run.
So second and goal. So again, Moore in the backfield. Nern directing some traffic. Back to Moore. Head down, pushing forward, looking for a signal. No. It's going to be third down. We'll get a couple more shots at it here. So, Sims, you keep it on the ground here?
Yeah, I think you just hand it back to Kane again. He's been getting 2-3 yards on a carry, so.
Third and goal. And he's going to get dropped for a loss.
So a low snap, sort of bobbled a little bit.
Yeah, it really threw off the timing. Now, do you bring out Kinsey, and do you get the sure 3 points here, or do you try to punch in another 7? Looks like they're going to go for it. Well, they're going to let the quarter end. Yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. So the quarter is going to end. So at the end of the first quarter, it's going to be Tigers 14, Patriots nothing. We'll take a quick break. Be right back.
Is filled with fabulous golf courses that offer a variety of experiences and are as diverse and distinct as the regions they're in. And there is one right here in your backyard that you shouldn't miss. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton. You deserve a little time on the greens, so book your tee time, brush off your spikes, and get ready to play. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton, just east of the Stone Quarry.
Head on out to Green Valley to hit some balls on their driving range or putting green. Call 824-4510 to reserve your tee time. Green Valley, where your friends play.
The old tee down.
All right, back to live action, and it looks like they are going to opt for the 3 points, and I think that's the right call, Sim. Get the 3 points. You kind of keep the momentum on. You don't want to give them some, a boost in confidence by
you're looking at, almost 5 yards here. You're almost going to throw the ball, and you take the interception out of play. And
so just go ahead and get the 3 points and pad the cushion a little bit. So Kinsey in for the kick. Snap the hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 17-0 Tigers, and we will break away for another timeout. Tigers have improved their lead to 17 after the Kinsey field goal. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a wholesome place for your 7th grader to be active and meet new friends? Then bring your student to a YMCA in Allen, Whitley, or Wells County for a free YMCA membership. At the Y, we help kids develop to their fullest potential through achievement, belonging, and character development, all while having a great time. We offer a free Y membership to 7th graders during a time when they can benefit most. Just bring proof of residency and 7th grade status with you to sign up. We can't wait to meet you at the Y.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 17-0 Tigers, 11:56 to go in the first half after the Kinsey field goal. Cody, for the third time tonight, will kick off. Patriots had a big kick return the last time around. This one drives them back to the 10. The Tigers this time will contain them to about the 20.
He carries the ball down to the 25-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for Heritage at the 25. Minnesota's up 1.
So ball at the 25, first and 10 Heritage.
In first.
Tigers up 17. Two-back set. And hands off to the first guy through. That's Pritchard. No gain. It'll be second down and 10.
No gain on the play. It brings up second down, 10 yards to go. Ball still on the 25-yard line.
So second and 10. Go back to the double wing set. Pritchard behind Tracy. And a big lost ball on the ground. Picked up. They'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Cameron Coleman.
Cameron Coleman. He's had a bunch of big plays this year for the Tigers.
But
And
can you advance a fumble?
Coleman carries the ball into the end zone for a touchdown.
You see where he picked that up at? You guys have that?
Did you get that one?
I did, but give me a minute.
He wanted to know where he
I got a
picked it up.
20-second replay, so let me get this kick in, and then I'll load it up. Kinsey for the extra point, and then we'll take a look at a replay of that fumble recovery. He drills the extra point. That's good. So now let's go ahead and all right. So these replay cuts are a little long, so but we'll get her in here. All right, so they're at the 25. And it's going to be picked up, 17, 18-yard
about
line.
the 18.
And Coleman runs it in for the touchdown.
We're not sure who recovered that.
Coleman. Cameron Coleman.
First, the one before that. Was it Kinsey for sure?
He was in that area, so.
So the defensive touchdown puts the Tigers up 24-0. And Cody Kinsey once again will kick things off at the 11:03 mark.
Back for the Patriots is number 16, Kiel Eldridge.
High end-over-end kick fielded at the 10, dropped, picked back up, and the Tigers will put Eldridge down at the 15. Thornton on the tackle.
He's had several already tonight.
Cameron Coleman picking up that's a defensive player's dream.
You gotta love that. Pick that ball up, no one around you.
So Patriots back on offense. And flags fly. I think this one's going to be against Bluffton.
Flag on the play. It'll go against the Tigers.
So a march off 5. It's going to be first down and 5.
5 yards to go.
Getting a little anxious there.
Yep. Twins on the near side as the Patriots open up their offense a little bit. And on the pitch out, Pritchard's thrown down just across the 20. by Kari Coleman, or Cameron Coleman.
2-yard gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Too many
3 yards to go.
Camerons and Colemans going on here. Hard to keep them all straight. Pickup of 2, second down and 3. And right up the gut and met. I mean, no, Tracy keeps it, and he's on the run. Foot race. Thornton's going to catch him, but not before Tracy gets it all the way down to the 20.
We have a flag clear back here on the 37-yard line.
Flag on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Holding on the Patriots. Going to come back. Yeah, he went to hand that ball off. The guy went to tackle, and he just pulled that ball right away from him.
Yep, faked everybody out, including me. But it's coming back from the spot of the foul, which looks like it's going to be around the 37, so it's going to go back to the 27, and that's going to be a first down. So 1st and 10 Patriots, but wipe out the big game, and they'll start all over from the 27.
It'll be first and 10 for the Patriots.
Sim, I think this is the first time that we've seen the turf field.
Yeah, it is.
It's the second time we've been in the press box, but I think it's the first time that we've actually
It's a nice looking
done
field.
a game with the turf. It is a nice field. Looks good. As many schools in the areas are getting the turf fields. Looking downfield and incomplete, and there's the flag.
Pass was intended for Clay Gerardo.
Looking for Gerardo, and Middlestead got turned around and got called for the infraction.
Flag on the play. It's pass interference on the Tigers.
And it'll be another first down for the Patriots. So the Tigers need to make sure they don't get a little too ahead of themselves here. A lot of football left to play. Still have 10 minutes here in the first half. So we're just barely into the second quarter.
It'll be first and 10 for Heritage, ball on the 40. It'll be first and 10 for Heritage, ball on the 42-yard line.
Handoff right up the middle, and the Tigers will throw him back for a short gain.
Pritchard on the carry.
Pritchard will get 1, second down and 9.
1 yard gain on the play.
7. It's 52 is 7 in our uniform. 52 is 4.
So second and 9.
Second down, 9 yards to go.
Break bumps it to the outside, and Pritchard's going to pick up about 5-6 yards. It's going to bring up third down and maybe a long 3 here. And are you thinking 4-down territory now, Sim?
Third down, 4 yards.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. Well, it's going to depend on the. I mean, you know, if they don't lose any yardage here, probably.
So third, we'll call it 4. Looking downfield, has a man, but just overthrew him. Baker had a step on the Tiger defender, Middlestead, but the ball was overthrown. Now it's 4th and 4. And I think you got to punt this thing away.
Looks
Although
like that's what they're going to do.
I
but
would be
watch
cautious
the
of a
fake
fake
here. Yeah.
So 4th down. Gets the punt. Good punt. Fair catch called and fielded right near the 20, and the Tigers will take over with 9:10 to go here in the second quarter. Tigers 24, Heritage nothing. 9:10 to go in the second.
That'll be 1st and 10 Bluffton from the 21-yard line.
Tigers' first drive, they were turned away in Heritage territory on a 4th down attempt. Since then, they've put up points every other time they've had the football. Empty backfield. 5 receiver set. Nern looking downfield, has Lucas Hunt, diving grab. Holy cow, what a catch. Lucas Hunt at the 47 with the diving grab.
You know, Coach Kunkel says he's quite an athlete. That just shows it
Wow.
right there.
That was a catch.
Down to the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10
Touchdown if he catches it.
from the 48.
Yep. I can catch.
Full stretch, hauled it in. And Sam, if he caught that in stride, no one was going to
Yep.
catch him.
He was all alone out there.
More in the backfield. Triplets on the far side. Hands off. This is Middlestead. Excuse me. Gets to the outside. He'll turn the corner looking for a block. Following his blocker. Still on his feet. Still going. Spins around and down at the 30. Nice run by Cody Middlestead. Tigers on the move.
On the carry for Bluffton. He carries the ball down to the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st down, Bluffton.
They'll mark it just short of the 30. So the wideouts right now are Malcolm, Hunt, Thornton, and Gerber. Middlestead in the backfield. Nern drops back, steps up, looking long, looking for Gerber.
Got it.
Touchdown Tigers! Cade Gerber.
Touchdown, Tigers.
What a throw, what a catch, what an adjustment by Cade Gerber.
He had to come back and get it.
Highlights galore. Wow. Kinsey back for another extra point. Tigers tack on 6 more, 30-0, awaiting the Kinsey extra point. And
Off the upright.
off the upright and through. Everything bouncing the way of the Tigers tonight. 31-0. Let's go ahead and look at that Gerber reception. So Gerber is going to be the receiver in the top part of your screen. Don't quite have him all. Nern drops back. He's got to step up in the pocket, throws a dart, looking downfield, and we're not going to get the catch. Oh, that's too bad. Gerber for 6, Tigers 31-0.
Well, they're on YouTube. They can rewind it and, go back and look at the rebroadcast and rewind it and watch it again. So, but no, I guess we wouldn't see it.
Yeah, you wouldn't
so.
see it either. You're still not going to see it. You can keep looking for it. And kick is fielded at the 10, 15, and 20, and falls forward to the 25. And that's where the Patriots will take over.
Holding his bell on the carry for the Patriots. He takes the ball
31-0.
down to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Heritage.
Ball at the 25. First and 10, Heritage.
I think it had to do with, like it wasn't a timeout or anything like that. So I think that's probably the issue.
And Tigers are going to drop the carry. Whoa.
Fumble again.
Fumble again. Lucas Hunt on the recovery.
They did a double reverse. I'm not sure who had the ball at the end.
And the Tigers back in action. We're going to have to look at the replay on that one, too.
And the Bluffton Tigers will take over from the at the 10-yard line. First down, goal to go from the 10.
Where did he fumble at? What'd you say?
First and goal from the 10. So Lucas Hunt out there right now. Low snap and flags on the play. False start.
False start against the Tigers.
12, 11? Where were we? Starting at the 10. We were at the 10? First and goal. Yep. And then what just happened? False start and let's move it back to 15.
So that backs him up to the 15-yard line. It'll be first and goal from the 15 for the Tigers. I thought 10 was too easy.
Pass reception. They just don't have any safeties back. Oh, Dirk snapped to Hunt.
And Hunt keeps it himself.
Lucas Hunt on the carry for the Tigers.
For a short gain. They'll mark it just inside the 15. Second and goal.
On the play.
Clock down to 7 minutes. Nern will pitch out to Middlestead. Turns the corner on the far sideline, bumped out of bounds inside the 10 to about the 7. And this could be third and goal.
The Tigers. Takes it down to the 9-yard line. Brings up third down, goal to go.
So third and goal from the 9. Got to get the play off here. Only got a couple seconds to get the play off. Nern looking for the end zone. Touchdown. And Kane Thornton in the back of the end zone.
Touchdown, Bluffton. Kane Thornton on the reception for the Tigers.
37-0. And Kinsey again for the extra point. Tigers pouring it on here in the first half. Still 6:40 to go. Kinsey drills the extra point. No upright needed this time. 38-0, and I'm running out of rooms on the highlight reel right now.
And we're only halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, let's see if we caught that one here. So you're looking for Thornton. He's in the slot up here. They'll put the man in motion. That's Gerber going in motion. And he's just going to throw it up and looking for Thornton out. Jump the defender. There it is. Gets both. I think he only has to get 1 foot down in high school, right?
That was a perfect fade to that corner.
Yep. Kane Thornton for another Tiger touchdown. 38-0. As Kinsey will kick it off one more time. So Cody Kinsey kicking off for the Tigers, up 38-0.
Going offsides every time. Yeah, that's how they finally call it.
Yeah, offsides on the Tigers there.
Is there? I guess there's a little wind blowing.
Yeah,
isn't there?
it's coming into his face just a little.
So Kinsey will do it one more time as they push it back to the 35. This ball is going to fall right about the 18. And great open field tackle.
Is that
Ryan? No, wrong roster.
Number 12, Alec Rife.
Alec Rife.
It's a good tackle.
That was a good tackle. Wrapped him up in the open field. Despite that penalty, Heritage is going to be inside their own 20 to open up this drive. Down by 38, 6:43 to go. Empty backfield for Heritage. And pressure being put on, and that ball almost picked off. Incomplete.
It'll be second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 19.
So 2nd and 10. Tracy drops back, pressure on, and dropped immediately.
Pass is complete out to Bo Bosler.
Complete to Bosler. A little chippy out there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
4-yard gain, 3rd and 6.
3-yard line.
Tigers have had what? Have they had 4 fumble recoveries tonight?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Tracy drops back, complete. Tigers got to defend. They do, and it's going to be short. They're going to lose a couple yards. It's going to be 4th down and about 8.
Pass complete to Bosler.
Bosler on the reception, but it's going to be for a loss. And you got a punt here.
Yeah, you can't go for it down here.
There's the snap. Punt is on its way. It's going to be a return. Middlestead trying to get around to the far side. He should make the turn. He does. 40, 35, 30. Tigers in business again with 5:07 to go here in the second quarter. Made that big wide turn, but you just knew the speed of Cody was going to be able to outrun those defenders.
They were trying to run parallel with him,
Right?
and
Can't
you're
do
not
it.
going to catch him.
Need a better angle than that on Middlestead. Ball marked right at the 30, 1st and 10 Tigers.
Looks like Kane Moore's in the backfield.
And Moore on the right side is going to fall forward. Nice 7-yard gain here on 1st down.
44, but it's coming back.
Kane Moore on the carry for the Tigers.
But there is a flag on the play.
That's
Flag on the play.
It's going to be against the Tigers, probably. A hold.
Yep, holding.
push it back close to the 40. It's going to be 4th down and 19.
First down, 20 yards to go from the 39-yard line.
Clock under 5 minutes. Triplets on the far side for the Tigers. Nern drops back, looking downfield, and there's a flag on the play. Is
a
Malcolm
whole
was being
handful
holed.
of jersey.
Flag on the play. Pass was intended for Malcolm.
But that pass interference probably saved a touchdown right there.
Yep, certainly did.
Seems like you need some help back there.
We ask that everyone on the homecoming court, please
I'm never
start
quite.
lining up on the track. If you are on the homecoming court, please make your way down to the track.
I'm not sure I've quite figured out the pass. So it's always 10-yard penalty or 15-yard
penalty.
Okay.
In high schools from where the play started, rather
the line
than
of scrimmage.
Yep, from line of scrimmage rather than where the foul.
So if you're beaten long, pull them down.
Yeah.
So now it's 1st down and 4. Lucas Hunt in motion and hand off to Hunt. Hunt looking for a block, turns to the outside, gets it, and let's pick up the 1st down and drug down inside the 15. Lucas Hunt will move the sticks. Tigers looking to push this thing up above 40.
1st and 10 for Bluffton.
4:13 to go.
16-yard line.
Tigers have controlled this from the start. Looking to add some more. Handoff. Puts his head down and gets to about the 10. Kane Moore on the carry. Mark it at the 11. Pick up a 4. 2nd down and 6.
4-yard gain on the play. 2nd down, 6 yards to go for the Tigers at the 11-yard line.
2nd and 6. Coming down to the 3-minute mark. Craighead in motion. Nern looking for space. Throws it across the middle, complete. Gets to the corner, looking for the pylon. Touchdown.
Craighead on the
Side judge gave a thumbs up, so he needs to.
Hayden Craighead.
for the Tigers.
Getting in on the action now, huh?
Touchdown Bluffton.
That was another nice play because Nern had some pressure. Had to create some time. He was looking originally downfield, but kind of caught Craighead in the flat.
Yeah, he sort of came back to his
Came
quarterback.
back to the ball.
Just what he's supposed to do. He's sort of the outlet guy.
So Kinsey on the field again. High snap, gets it down. Doesn't bother Kinsey any. 45-0, 3 minutes to go. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Dr. Josh Bell and the staff at Corrective Chiropractic have disc decompression therapy available, the non-surgical treatment for spinal injuries and spinal pain. Decompression therapy effectively relieves the pain associated with disc herniation, degenerative discs, stenosis, posterior facet, sciatica, and other spinal-related syndromes by reducing the pressure on spinal discs and facet joints through unloading created by distraction and positioning. Inversion therapy is also available for thoracic pain and symptoms.
Decompression therapy begins with a series of sessions, typically 2 to 3 times per week, based upon the severity of each individual's symptoms. Dr. Bell, a now certified Kennedy decompression practitioner, will determine the amount of sessions that will be necessary for optimal treatment results.
Dr. Josh Bell at Corrective Chiropractic is located at 360 North Main Street, Suite A in Bluffton. Call and schedule a consultation today at 260-353-1400.
Kinsey again fielded at the 7, 15, 20, and brought down just short of the 30. Holiness Bell on the return. 2:55 left to go in the first half. 45-0 Tigers. Tigers have had a bunch of defensive turnovers. They've had a defensive touchdown.
Is the band going to perform at halftime? And if so, are they going to do that before or after homecoming?
So back to the offense for the Patriots we go, and dropped for a loss.
Is that Coleman?
Pritchard on the carry for the Patriots.
Yep. Loss of 1.
Second down, 11 yards to go.
Coleman had a lot of penetration on that one.
Yeah, that was Kari this time.
Yep.
Kari Coleman. 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, complete. Steps inside. And nice reception for Heritage. Luganville on the reception. And a big gain inside the 25 to the 24. So 1st and 10 Heritage. They've had a couple big plays tonight. So see if the defense can hold the shutout here in the first half. 1st and 10. Pritchard picks up 7. Gets it down to the 18, almost the 17. Second down and 3. Tracy looking to throw. Wow, he got that pass in. And there's a flag on the play. Well, I tell you what, he really threaded that needle.
He sure did. There wasn't.
Flag's going to be against Bluffton. They'll decline it and take the play. And it's going to be 1st and goal Patriots from the 6. Well, they'll mark it off half the distance based on the penalty.
Did you see what the penalty was?
I did not.
Late hit, I guess.
Late hit on the quarterback, okay. So 1st and goal for the Patriots inside the 5. Going to be a little bit short.
Down in the 1-yard line. Second to go from the 1.
And they will get it in. Touchdown, Patriots. Looks like they're going to go for 1 here. So Pritchard on the carry. And Heritage is on the scoreboard. 45-6, awaiting the extra point. Be a false start here, I think.
We're going to mix things up. And I'm just going to go ahead and announce the winner
Well, it's going to be against Bluffton. So now they'll probably go for 2. So after the penalty, they'll mark it to about the 1.5 yard line, and Patriots now will go for 2. And they will convert the 2-point conversion. So at 37 seconds in the first half, 45-8. We'll be right back.
Quarterback doesn't want to get blindsided by a linebacker, and you don't want to get blindsided by a retirement. Call Tim Steffen at Steffen Financial Group, 824-8175, to schedule an appointment to plan for your retirement. Free consultation on investments, life and health insurance, Medicare supplement plans, and many more. Trust that we will work for you at Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street in Bluffton, Indiana. Securities offered through Thurston Springer Financial, member FINRA and SIPC. Some insurance products also offered through Thurston Springer. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
Tigers will get the ball back briefly here in the first half, 45-8 after the Heritage touchdown. Middlestead fields it at the 15, 20. Out of bounds on the far side of the field, and a flag comes flying in late.
Middlestead on the return for the Tigers. Flag on the play.
Personal foul against Heritage.
That'll give them 15 more.
All right, Sim. So here you are. You're sitting at 31 seconds. It's 45-8. You're at the 42. Do you just run out the half? You got 3 timeouts.
Yeah, I think you just run it out. Looks like that's what they're going to do here. Yeah.
Yep. They'll take the knee. And they will run out the first half. So at the end of the first half, Tigers with a big first half, 45-8. We got a ton of highlights. We'll have a ton of stats. We could probably spend the whole halftime just looking at replays.
Yeah, not even go to commercials.
Which we may, in fact, do. But before we do that, we will go to some commercials. So let's do that. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Well, we do have an extra long halftime, too, because of homecoming here tonight.
Oh, do we?
So.
Okay.
At the end of the first half, your score is Heritage 8, Bluffton 45.
How luxurious it is right now.
Are you cold?
Yes, it's so stiff.
Menser, a Republican running for Bluffton City Council. My goal is simple, to build a better Bluffton. This won't be easy. Area cities are bringing more growth, quality of life, downtown revival, and jobs. This utility infrastructure is aging and lacks future capacity. This requires proven leadership. We need a new voice. My background, owning a manufacturing company, is unmatched in this campaign. Help me bring my experience to Bluffton. In November, I ask for your vote. I'm Scott Menser, and I approve this message.
Football fans know some things just go together. Quarterbacks and receivers, face paint and super fans, game days and tailgates. I am State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, and I know another winning combination, home and auto. Myself and my team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which saves you time and money. So get your home and auto on the same team and score some savings. Call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 today.
Indiana is filled with fabulous golf courses that offer a variety of experiences and are as diverse and distinct as the regions they're in. And there is one right here in your backyard that you shouldn't miss. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton. You deserve a little time on the greens, so book your tee time, brush off your spikes, and get ready to play. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton, just east of the Stone Quarry.
Head on out to Green Valley to hit some balls on their driving range or putting green. Call 824-4510 to reserve your tee time. Green Valley, where your friends play.
You're always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Your choice for physical therapy in Bluffton is Indiana Physical Therapy. As the athletic training services provider and proud supporter of area high school athletics, IPT would like to thank you for making us your physical therapy provider. IPT's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment in Bluffton, call 260-824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Have you heard the big news? Troxel Equipment and Tri-Green Tractor have merged. They're looking forward to introducing you to the new TTG Equipment. They have 9 locations across Northeast and North Central Indiana, keeping you covered in agriculture, lawn and garden, and commercial machines. TTG's combined strength can help you tackle any challenge, and they look forward to the opportunity to show you how. Visit TTG Equipment at 3 area locations in Bluffton, Huntington, and Wabash.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Well, let's see if we can roll through some of these highlights here. Now, some of these run a little long, so while we're waiting, we'll give you some first half stats. Tigers put up 305 yards in the first half. Hayden Nern was 10 for 12 for 250. 16 rushes for 55 yards for the Tigers. Tigers had 11 first downs. It says they had 2 fumble recoveries, but it seems like they had more than 2. I'm not quite sure that's exactly accurate.
Yeah, there was at least
3, I think. All right, so here's our first highlight. And I don't even remember. This is 4 seconds into the football game, so Nern's going to drop back.
Catch.
Now, he's going to roll right here, I think. And you see, if you saw at the bottom of the screen, Thornton made his break. And just out of the picture was the catch. But another situation where Nern's biding for time and Thornton's adjusting to the play. So this is 5:36. Nern again throwing across the middle, the strike to Middlestead, first score of the football game. Cody Middlestead, touchdown pass from Nern. And unlike last week where it was the touchdowns were Middlestead, we're going to shake things up here a little bit this game.
Passed it around tonight.
So here's the next replay, and again, I'm not going to remember what's going on here. Tigers up 7-0. This is a fumble recovery, so I'll let this play out. So while we're waiting for the replay to load up here, Middlestead, 7 carries for 38 yards. Kane Moore, 5 carries for 12. Lucas Hunt, 2 for 10. All right, so this should be a fumble, the first fumble recovery. This was the near safety.
Yeah.
Yep. So not the fumble recovery. They mark it at the 2. All right. Let's see what's next. All right. This is probably the fumble recovery. So this is the play right after that. Going to throw it to the far side, and it's going to get stripped here. Pops out. Tigers fall on it. And do we know who picked that up? Is that in our stats here soon? Fumble recovery?
It should be. He was trying to keep track of them.
Yeah, I don't see it in the stats, but Tigers are now have the football in red zone situation. Now this should be a touchdown pass to Kane Thornton. He's going to roll right. And finds Thornton right there in the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. They'll go up 14-0. So I think we add an extra. We add nope, still 14-0. Let's see what we've got here. Patriot football.
Another fumble. I wonder if this is. No, we'd have kicked a field goal at this point. We were up 17.
So this must be a turnover here. Yeah. So again, we'll. There we go. Stop near the goal line. This is where we couldn't figure out who recovered it. And see, I think that's Kinsey right there in the back. And you see him trotting off the field. I think Cody Kinsey recovered that. But I think we had collectively said we weren't sure.
Couldn't really tell, and they didn't want to give a stat to someone who didn't.
All right. So we kick a field goal. Now, I think this is going to be the fumble recovery. So that would have been the second fumble, right? So we had the fumble down here.
Yes, that was
number 2. I think this is going to be number 3.
I wonder if they didn't count since they didn't know who recovered that one.
That could be. All right, so he's going to get thrown for a loss. The ball is going to pop out, and Mr. Cameron Coleman's going to pick this up and run it in the end zone. So that makes it 24 to nothing. And the highlights continue to roll here. Let's go to the next one. So that would be fumble number 3, right?
Yep.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, I think this is the Lucas Hunt catch.
Oh, where he dove.
Where he dove.
Okay.
So we'll see. It's really cold up top, so Austin is freezing up there. We gave him an extra jacket. Hopefully that helps him out here in the second half. But this should be the Lucas Hunt. 5 receivers set. Nern's going to drop back, looking across the field, and watch that. Look at that catch. That is a great catch. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and, whoop, can't do that. I was going to go ahead and share that, but I can't. It's too long.
Oh.
So, scratch that. Get rid of that. And let's go to the next highlight. So now we're picking up after that catch. And this should be the Gerber touchdown in the corner of the end zone. So he's going to be up top. And I don't know that we exactly get the catch here. But there he comes down with it, Cade Gerber. And that makes it 31 to nothing. Caden Gerber on the catch. So nice grab by Caden. And let's see what we got here. Again, 31 to nothing at this point. All right, so here we go. And there, see, that should be the fourth fumble. We got 2 more. Hang with us. 31 to nothing. So I think we're coming off of that fumble now. And Nern's going to go right into the corner, and Kane Thornton on the touchdown, and that's going to make it 36, 37. Did we make that extra point? We missed one extra. No, I think we made all our extra points.
Yeah,
we hit an upright.
Yeah, but it bounced through.
Bounced through. And then here's our last highlight of the first half. At this point, it's 38 to nothing. And this should be a touchdown to Hayden Craighead. So look at this distribution. We had Cody Middlestead, Kane Thornton, Cody Kinsey with a field goal. Look at the Craighead. This is a nice play, too. Because watch Hayden have to find time. He bounces left. Now he's got to bounce right. Finds the open man short. And Craighead's going to hustle it into the end zone. Touchdown. Heritage will get a touchdown late in the first half, but this distribution is really impressive. So Middlestead from Nern, PAT was good. Then Thornton from Nern, PAT was good. Then a Kinsey 21-yard field goal. Then the fumble recovery by Cameron Coleman. So at that point we had 1, 2, 3, 4 different Tigers score. Then Caden Gerber is going to get in the action. He picks up a touchdown. Now, Keene gets his second, but then we'll get a Hayden Craighead touchdown. So last week it was Middlestead. And now it's Middlestead, Thornton, Kinsey, Coleman, Gerber, Thornton, Craighead.
Say that 10 times
right.
Say that twice real fast.
So again, the Tigers put up 305 total yards. Middlestead, 38 yards on the ground. Receiving, Middlestead had that long completion, which we don't even have. Of all the highlights, we don't even have that one. 2 catches for 104 yards. Thornton 4 catches for 69. Caden Gerber 1 for 31. And Lucas Hunt with that great catch, 1 for 27. Again, Heritage did pick up a late touchdown. And with the Tigers up by 37, we will go to running clock in the second half. Well, let's look at some defensive stats here just to get that in. Kane Thornton, 5 tackles, all solo. Reese Johnson, 3 solo, 2 assisted. Craighead with 3 solos. So those are some defensive standouts. Of course, Cody Kinsey's got a field goal plus a multitude of extra points. And he's kicked off
and he saved a
bunch of time. He saved a touchdown. So Cody having a good night. So Coach talked about last week how against Southern Wells he wanted to start fast. As he put it, he wanted to do to Southern Wells what South Adams did to us. I think you could say tonight we did to Heritage what South Adams did to us.
Absolutely. They came out hard and just kept pouring it on.
It's one of those games where you certainly hope for success for both teams, but defensively the Tigers want to put up the shutout. Right?
Oh, yeah, they did.
They wanted to throw the shutout. And that late touchdown, again, on some, Heritage had a few big plays tonight, and that big play kind of set it up. A penalty helped a little bit, too. But, that kind of digs a little bit at the defensive
those
guys.
Defensive guys, they were wanting
the offensive
strong.
guys are getting all the glory. Although we got a defensive touchdown and some fumble recoveries. But they want to post the 0. But that's not going to happen as Heritage gets the late touchdown. Pritchard from 1 yard out. It was a 6-play, 72-yard drive. Great first half, Sim.
It was. It was very
what do you say? There's not a lot to really fault the Tigers over. It was pretty clean first half. There wasn't a ton of penalties.
Yeah, there was a few, but not many.
It was 5. Maybe more than I remember. But nothing of real consequence.
There was only one personal foul penalty.
There's a few Heritage penalties that were untimely, but on the Bluffton side of
on the
football
side, mostly small. A couple of pass interference penalty and
there's a pass interference penalty,
couple of false starts, I think. But
so you got to be feeling pretty good if you're the Tigers in the locker room right now, and you certainly don't want to see a flat second half.
No, I think Coach Conkle will be in there telling them we just need to keep the pressure on. And if he can keep that pressure on and they can keep building, with the running clock, it's going to go fast. It'll give some of the reserves a chance to get out tonight and get a little more playing time on Friday night.
And if anybody's listening from Billy Ann's, if you could just stay open
a little late tonight.
We got that drive home. We get this running clock going. Oh, Lord. Tigers next week will be taking on Adams Central. That will not be a 45-8 game at halftime.
Well, we hope it is.
Well, we hope it is, but it's not going to be.
No, that'll be a tough ball game.
I think when you go to running clock, you should not do this 3-minute thing. I think that ought to be part of the elimination.
Yeah.
In scores around the area, the Battle of the Bishops has Bishop Dwenger leading Bishop Lures 32-0. Norwell leads DeKalb 9-0 in the third quarter. New Haven leads
Norwell Knights up 9-0. They are at DeKalb tonight. So PA announcer giving us a. I haven't heard any ACAC scores.
Hey, they're giving all the local Fort Wayne schools.
Homestead leads Carroll 14-12.
Again, it turned out to be a pretty chilly night. Sim, you got what's the temperature out there right now?
South Adams leads Jay County 28-0 in the third quarter.
South Adams 28-0 over Jay County. So they continue to dominate.
I've got Nern got sacked.
54 right now.
54 degrees. What's a feels like temperature? Does that have?
It doesn't say that on here.
Is it, what kind of wind speed do we?
Winds at 7.
7. All right. Austin is excited to get back out there for the second half. I can just see it in his eyes.
In baseball games this afternoon, the Houston Astros beat the Tampa Bay Rays 6-2. The Atlanta Braves beat the Cardinals 3-0. And currently the Yankees lead the Twins 3-2 in the third.
So both teams out on the field. Tell you what, let's get a quick commercial break in here, and then we'll be right back for second half.
Football fans know some things just go together. Quarterbacks and receivers, face paint and super fans, game days and tailgates. I'm Agent Kevin Beatty, and I know another winning combination, home and auto. Myself and my team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which saves you time and money. So get your home and auto on the same team and score some savings. Call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 today.
All right, welcome back. Clock has been reset to 12 minutes, and again, this will be a running clock situation for the entire second half. Tigers will kick off because they received the football to open up the football game. And we are ready for third quarter action. And we're without a camera person for a couple plays, so we'll give you some audio, and kickoff's going to get returned to the 22. As Austin hustles up to the top. And Heritage will take over 1st and 10 from their own 22. All right, so again, running clock situation here with the score 45-8. Tracy on the run and complete. And it's going to be very close to a first down.
Tracy, he's pretty accurate on the run like that.
Yeah, again, they've had some big plays. That is going to be enough for a Heritage first down. So first down and 10 Heritage. And Pritchard going to pick up about 4 here. Give him 3, second down and 7.
Second down, 7. We got a weightlifting class,
Second down, 6. And Tracy again is going to roll and complete. Connor Habish. It's his second completion here on this drive. And they are in Tiger territory at the 45. So Patriots go into the air here. And a couple of big plays, and they're in Tiger territory. And a flag. So not a great start here in the second half, Sin, for the Tiger defense.
Penalties against the Tigers. It's going to be first down, 5 yards to go.
Yeah, they look a little tentative on defense.
So after the penalty, first and 5. Pritchard. It's going to be enough for a first down. Push back, but forward progress should give it to him. It does.
And that's good enough for another Patriot first down.
Ball spotted at the 35.
What's another? I think I say
What's another thing you guys said? The kids say, I don't make it straight or say boom.
So first and 10. Pritchard again bounces it to the outside, still on his feet. And cross the 25 to the 24. And another.
That carry from Pritchard was lit. And that's another Patriot first down.
They're having fun up in there tonight.
They are having fun here. Tracy drops back, looking deep. And incomplete, can't hold on.
That's incomplete, intended for Bo Bosler.
So incomplete to be second down and 10 from the 24. So Heritage getting more aggressive here in the second half. Second and 10. Pritchard on the carry. Drugged down at the 20.
Pritchard on the carry for the Patriots. Carries the ball down to the 20-yard line.
Give them 5.
It's third down, 5.
Third and 5. Patriots trying to put up their second score of the night. Pritchard again, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Pritchard on the carry. That's
So
good enough for another Patriot.
Pritchard's getting a lot of work here in this second half early.
Gets it down to the 14.
It'll be first and down Patriots at the 14-yard line.
Tigers have got to get defensive player off the field. They just do. And that play is whistled down.
Timeout Tigers.
Timeout
Tigers with a timeout. I think that's the first timeout of the game. Let's take a break.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
All right, we are back. Tracy rolls right. And complete, fighting his way forward. He's going to keep him out of the end zone, but that is going to be close to a first down. It may be enough for a first down. And it's going to be first and goal.
It'll be first and goal from the 2-yard line.
Flag. I think it's going to go. Oh, it's going to go against Heritage. False start. So that'll push him back to the 8.
Penalty moves it back to the 8-yard line. First and goal, Heritage.
I mean, it was closer to the 3. It was just across it.
Tracy. Flag.
Flag. It's going to come back.
He's in the end zone, but it's coming back. So take that score off the board. On the hold. It goes back to the 16 from the spot of the foul. It's first and goal from the 16. Tracy drops back, some pressure being put on. And looking for a signal, touchdown, Patriots. Luganville on the reception, and one more touchdown for Heritage, 45-14. And they will kick the extra point. And that looks good from this angle. It is. And the lead is 30. 3:20 left in the third. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a wholesome place for your 7th grader to be active and meet new friends? Then bring your student to a YMCA in Allen, Whitley, or Wells County for a free YMCA membership. At the Y, we help kids develop to their fullest potential through achievement, belonging, and character development, all while having a great time. We offer a free Y membership to 7th graders during a time when they can benefit most. Just bring proof of residency and 7th grade status with you to sign up. We can't wait to meet you at the Y.
Well, the Patriots with a nice drive.
Yeah, they put together a good drive there.
Overcame some penalties,
Yep.
and Parker Tracy showed some things, both through the air and on the ground.
They sort of caught the Tiger defense maybe a little bit on their heels there.
Yeah.
So.
Moore will field it in front of the 20, 30, and thrown down at the 32. Let's see what coach decides to do on the offensive side of the football. Do you stick with your standard offense, or do you just... I mean, it's running clock, so it's not like you need to run the football, right?
No, I mean, the clock's going to stay running. You know, incompletions won't stop it. So I think you just stay with your offense and keep pounding away.
And that's what they're going to do. And that's complete to Thornton. And again, running clock, so going out of bounds is not going to have an impact here. And Thornton will pick up another reception. That is reception number 5 on the evening. As the Tigers keep firing away. He was 10 for 12 coming into the half. He was 11 for 13. He'll drop back again on the slant. Malcolm bounces off a defender, and that's going to be enough for a Tiger first down. So Malcolm with the reception. One more reception for Hayden Nern. And Tigers inside Heritage territory.
Well, that answers the question what coach is going to do.
Yeah.
He's just going to keep pounding away.
So 1st and 10 Tigers from the Heritage 46. He'll drop back again. Pressure being put on. Going long. Has a step. Complete. And down inside the 20.
Kane Thornton again.
Thornton again. That is reception number 7 for him as he continues to tack on to his stats.
And on your favorite position on the ball field.
I love the 11. Because my theory on the 11 is that the defense is really protecting the end zone, not the 1 yard line.
Not the 1 yard line, yep.
So 1st and 10 from the 11. Is that
maybe a loss of a yard?
Yep, it's going to be a loss of a yard. I'm trying to see. Is that Kane?
24. Was it Cody?
Is it Cody?
Yeah, Cody.
And that will be the end of the third quarter. So at the end of the third, after a Heritage touchdown, it's 45-15. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Dr. Josh Bell and the staff at Corrective Chiropractic have disc decompression therapy available, the non-surgical treatment for spinal injuries and spinal pain. Decompression therapy effectively relieves the pain associated with disc herniation, degenerative discs, stenosis, posterior facet, sciatica, and other spinal-related syndromes by reducing the pressure on spinal discs and facet joints through unloading created by distraction and positioning. Inversion therapy is also available for thoracic pain and symptoms.
Decompression therapy begins with a series of sessions, typically 2 to 3 times per week, based upon the severity of each individual's symptoms. Dr. Bell, a now certified Kennedy decompression practitioner, will determine the amount of sessions that will be necessary for optimal treatment results.
Dr. Josh Bell at Corrective Chiropractic is located at 360 North Main Street, Suite A in Bluffton. Call and schedule a consultation today at 260-353-1400.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. We go to the fourth. Again, we're in a running clock situation, so we hustled through that third. Tigers are 2nd and 11 from the 12. And on the end around, and that is going to lose another yard. Caden Gerber. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. They got to get to the 1. And they right now are about at the 14 and a half. So 3rd down. And has a receiver in the corner. Incomplete.
Had a step on him there.
Who was he looking for there? Was that Caden?
Caden Gerber, I think.
Caden Gerber in the corner. And Cody Kinsey will come out for a field goal. So Kinsey will be kicking from the right hash. So this is going to be a 31-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, and looking good from here. It is from 31 yards out. Kinsey drills it. 48-15. It does stop the clock. We'll be back.
Quarterback doesn't want to get blindsided by a linebacker, and you don't want to get blindsided by a retirement. Call Tim Steffen at Steffen Financial Group, 824-8175, to schedule an appointment to plan for your retirement. Free consultation on investments, life and health insurance, Medicare supplement plans, and many more. Trust that we will work for you at Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street in Bluffton, Indiana. Securities offered through Thurston Springer Financial, member FINRA and SIPC. Some insurance products also offered through Thurston Springer. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
48-15 after the 31-yard field goal by Cody Kinsey. Kinsey's kick fielded at the 10. And a big return again. And brought down inside the 30. They have had some big returns today. Bosler, that's his second big return.
Wait a second, he does. Bosler carries the ball all the way down to the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Patriots.
So the Patriots making a little noise here. So 1st and 10, Heritage. Tracy rolling right's going to pull it down, keep it himself. And big gain. Oh, that was not Tracy?
Yeah, it was Ryan Elias.
Oh, they got another. They got their second string quarterback in there, don't they? Number 12, Ryan Elias, is your new quarterback. And short to no gain. Couple yards. Pritchard on the carry.
2-yard gain on the play.
Right, 2nd down and 8.
And 8 yards to go.
45.
Substitutions
15.
are starting to come
Yep.
in too. So
Yep. Starting to roll out some substitutions here. Pritchard gets into the secondary and into the end zone. Touchdown.
There's another track star for you, by the way.
This will be the most points that Heritage has put up aside from their last week win against Tri-County. So 21 points and waiting the extra point. And that sneak in, it did.
it did.
So 48-22, let's go back to a break.
Your choice for physical therapy in Bluffton is Indiana Physical Therapy. As the athletic training services provider and proud supporter of area high school athletics, IPT would like to thank you for making us your physical therapy provider. IPT's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment in Bluffton, call 260-824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
$48-22, 7:29 to go.
Count it out for him. Count these push-ups. Count it out for him.
The cheerleaders have got to do the 22 push-ups, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that they're going all the way down. So.
They wouldn't count on your push-up.
No, I wouldn't get credit for some of those. Fielded at the 20. Flag on the play.
Kane Moore on the return for Bluffton.
Yeah, blocking the back on the Tigers.
Yeah. So not a great second half right now for the Tigers. And it looks like Coach Kunkel will start bringing in some of his reserves. I think I just saw John San Juan come in. Looks like Lucas Hunt's going to take over at quarterback.
Yeah, Alec Rife is over here on the near side as a receiver.
Thornton's still out there.
So is Craighead.
As they mark off the penalty, it's going to push him back to the 21. So 1st and 10, Bluffton. Score now 48-22.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bluffton Tigers at the 21-yard line.
So Hunt's going to throw in the flat to Thornton. Thornton breaks coverage. 40. A little stiff arm. Still on his feet.
He was fighting for everything.
He was fighting for all he could get. Good for him. All the way down to the 38-yard line.
Takes it down to the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Just a little toss out in the flat. Getting Kane in some space, letting him do his thing. Coming down to the 5:30 mark. So Hunt, John San Juan for a couple. Dominic McPherson coming in. As Kane, I would imagine, is going to be done for the night. Seth Bennett out there.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
So Craighead right now, the only wide out amongst the starters. San Juan dances away from a few tacklers. Gets down to the 30.
John San Juan on the carry.
It's going to be third down and about 2.
Carries the ball down to about the 30-yard line. Brings up third down. 2 yards to go.
They might do a little quarterback draw here with Lucas.
Yeah, with Lucas, he hasn't pulled that one yet.
Just get the first down and keep the sticks moving. Oh, dangerous pass, almost picked off. I don't know about that call, Sim. I'm not a big fan of that call. You got 2 plays to pick up that first down, and I think you get the first down, get a fresh set of downs, and kind of run this thing out.
You have to really be careful on that pass, too, because it very easily could be a lateral.
Right.
And then on a drop like that, the defense can pick it up and advance. So
I still think keep the ball in Lucas's hand and try to get these couple yards, and let's get out of here tonight. And that's exactly what they did. And
where are they going to mark it? They didn't give him the first down.
No, I guess they didn't.
So the Tigers turn it over on downs.
Folks down at the concession stand would like to let you know that they are selling 1 whole cheese pizza for $7. Make your way down to the concession stand and get that cheese pizza. They also have 1 sausage pizza for sale down there. That's for $7. You get the whole thing. So make your way down there and get it before it is gone.
All right, Patriot football, 3 minutes left.
Got a flag in the backfield. 12 men on the field. No.
Yeah, it's going against Heritage. I haven't seen the call yet. What was it for?
What was it?
Too many men.
They had 12 on the field.
Right.
The flag came from the backfield here, so I thought maybe it was on the Tigers, but.
Elias keeps it himself.
John Ringer on the tackle.
Carries the ball down to the 31-yard line.
It's going to bring up
Brings up second down, 9 yards to go.
second and 9. We're under 2 minutes. And he's going to be sacked. I think that's our first sack tonight, isn't it? Of all the things we've seen tonight, I think that's our first sack.
Was that King?
And we're winding this thing down. We're just about at a minute.
Brings up third down, 16 yards to go.
So handoff on the right side. Not going to be enough for a first down.
How do you pronounce that one? 39.
Minu on the carry. Brings up fourth down.
Probably going to be the last play of the game here. And That should end it. So that's going to end the football game. 48-22 is your final. We will take a break, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and go to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Menser, a Republican running for Bluffton City Council. My goal is simple, to build a better Bluffton. This won't be easy. Area cities are bringing more growth, quality of life, downtown revival, and jobs. This utility infrastructure is aging and lacks future capacity. This requires proven leadership. We need a new voice. My background, owning a manufacturing company, is unmatched in this campaign. Help me bring my experience to Bluffton. In November, I ask for your vote. I'm Scott Menser, and I approve this message.
Football fans know some things just go together. Quarterbacks and receivers, face paint and super fans, game days and tailgates. I am State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, and I know another winning combination, home and auto. Myself and my team are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance, which saves you time and money. So get your home and auto on the same team and score some savings. Call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928 today.
Indiana is filled with fabulous golf courses that offer a variety of experiences and are as diverse and distinct as the regions they're in. And there is one right here in your backyard that you shouldn't miss. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton. You deserve a little time on the greens, so book your tee time, brush off your spikes, and get ready to play. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton, just east of the Stone Quarry.
Head on out to Green Valley to hit some balls on their driving range or putting green. Call 824-4510 to reserve your tee time. Green Valley, where your friends play.
You're always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
This is Dan and Jane with Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
We want to remind everyone that we do in-house repair with our specialty being restoration and resetting.
Jewelry that is worn frequently over the years usually needs some TLC, prong retipping, resetting, or sizing.
It's so much fun to see the customer's reaction when they see their jewelry looking almost brand new.
Or maybe it's time for a new style. Choose from all styles of settings or let us design one just for you.
Daniel's Jewelers, North Main Street, Bluffton, where personal attention and trust become part of the memory.
Introducing Pizza Hut's first $5 flavor menu. Just $5 each when you order 2 or more. Say yes to a medium one-topping pizza. Yes to Wing Street Wings. Yes to new stuffed garlic knots. And much more. It's easy to say yes to our first ever $5 flavor menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
The $5 flavor menu is now available from your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton. To place an order, call 824-5701 or order online at pizzahut.com.
Well, welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Let's wrap this thing up. We had a little bit of scoring in the second half, a couple of Heritage scoring drives. 6-play, 72-yard drive, Pritchard from 1 yard out. Well, that was their first touchdown. In the second half, it was Parker Tracy to Chase Luganville from 16 yards out. The kick after was good. That made the score 45-15. Tigers got the football back. They drove it down to the 21, or inside the 20. Kinsey knocked through a 31-yard field goal, pushed the score back up to 48-15. And then another Heritage drive, a 3-play drive, 29 yards after a big kick return. And was the final score of the night. Gage Pritchard with the score. And that was our final score of the night, with the score finishing up 48-22. Tigers put up 409 yards of offense tonight, 14 for 18 through the air. for 439 yards through the air. So a really nice night by the Tiger quarterbacks. Hayden Nern, Lucas Hunt chipping in as well. Nern was 13 for 16. Hunt was 1 for 2. So 13 for 16 for 308's pretty darn good night for the Tiger starting quarterback. Coach is making his way up. Tigers improved to 6-1, and they will get set for the Jets next week. All right, Coach, you on?
Check. Good here.
All right, excellent. Well, we got off fast and hard tonight, Coach. It was pretty exciting. I had a highlight reel about 10 minutes long.
Well, that was I told the kids at the half and after the game. I mean, I've been coaching Bluffton now for 9 years, as an assistant or whatever, and then doing 15 total or 16, whatever it is. That's one of the best first halves I've ever seen a team play. Kids were dialed in. We took advantage of some mismatches that we saw week on film, and Hayden put it on kids, but receivers went and made plays.
They made plays, absolutely.
It's one thing if you got a quarterback who can throw it, but when we got 5 or 6 kids who can go get it. That catch that Caden Gerber made in the end zone there, it's one of the best high school catches in terms of a kid going and getting a football I've ever seen. Offensive line gave him time. Will Ball being out from center. We've had to shuffle some stuff around. Reese Johnson moved over to offensive line this past week, and it says a lot about Reese and his character that he just wants to help the team win. And that was an exciting first half. I'm still getting used to this passing stuff. So Coach Metler's still teaching me a lot in regards to that. But it was a fun first half.
Talk a little bit about when Hayden kind of gets flushed out of the pocket and he rolls especially to the right.
Right.
Is Kane kind of taught to find some open space and just get him an open space for him?
We do scramble drill, where, Hayden. I've been coaching Hayden since 7th grade, and the kid's got some feet, and he keeps his eyes downfield. He's always trying to make a play, and he was able to find Kane down here, hit on Hayden Craighead there. It's a credit to our kids of doing what they've been taught to do. And executing it and just having a joy.
I mean, there was one play, Coach. It might have been the first play of the game, actually, where Hayden kind of gets flushed out of the pocket. He's rolling right, and he just drops it over the defender.
Yeah.
And Kane makes a great play on the football, but it's an equally good pass because it's got to get dropped right in the right place.
Yeah, and to Heritage's credit, they changed their defense up a little bit from what we'd seen during the week. They played a little tighter man than what we were expecting, and so they took the post route away, which is what we wanted to hit, and Thornton just kind of scrambled up the field. Hayden kept his eyes downfield, and our offensive line gave him time. That's one of the things where if we can give Hayden time, I feel really, really good about our ability to move the ball offensively. Didn't see much stats in the second half there, but still put up 409, 15 first
409,
downs.
yeah.
Hayden, what do you have, 2 incompletions, 3 through 1 in the second half. So we'll take that any day.
But what was so impressive about tonight, and again, not that last week wasn't impressive, but it was Cody, I think 5 times. But tonight, you've got Cody, you've got Kane, you get the defensive touchdown by Cameron. Caden Gerber gets in the action. Hayden Craighead gets a score tonight.
Right.
I mean, really distributing the ball. Everybody's getting touches tonight.
So that's one thing that I challenged the guys after last week. Going back and watching the film, the question I had from Saturday morning is, can you be happy when somebody else has success? And I pulled up all the touchdowns we scored last week, and until the tape shut off, nobody went to the end zone to congratulate their teammate. So I hate that. So in practice this week, when we scored a touchdown in practice, all 11 guys celebrate. And that's why
awesome.
when you saw us score tonight, there were 11 white jerseys in the end zone. And I don't care if I made them fake it throughout the week, but it is something. I mean,
it is something.
It's hard to score touchdowns. I mean, it is. It really, really is. Heritage has coaches too. We were able to take some advantage of some plays, but it's hard to do. So, enjoy it. And I think that's one thing that kids today a little bit just lack, is having that emotion and that passion for it. So we're trying to coach that too. Anytime you make a big play, it's okay to be excited. You can't play football like you're sitting at the library. So But so back to your original, I get sidetracked. Sorry, but we got kids who can make plays tonight. We saw some. I mean, Lucas Hunt, the catch.
Lucas Hunt, that catch was amazing.
You know, which sets up the Gerber one later. You know, we got kids who can make plays, and they're getting confidence. We got a quarterback.
Robert Malcolm had a couple catches.
Malcolm had and over the middle and took a shot, kept on going. You know, and Bobby's been waiting for his chance, and he got it tonight. You know, Seth Bennett has been spot duty, and we took a shot with him, and they covered it well, and that's one where Hayden, I think, rolled. But we got kids who are bought into the team's success, and that's what you want. You know, yeah, we're 6-1, which is crazy to me, okay, if you had told me that in March. But it's not one guy, it's not two guys. I really feel like we got 40 guys kind of pulling in the same direction.
And we got to give props to the defensive effort tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think we had 4 fumble recoveries, including one we picked up and ran into the end zone.
Yes, and thankfully, because Heritage did a pretty good job moving the ball on us. You know, they hit some passes there. I know it's in the second half, but they hit some passes and
they were
like
10 for 13 in the air.
So we struggled to defend that. But thankfully, we had an opportunistic defense, poke the ball out, make some plays. Cameron, to get another kid who's waited his opportunity, picks one up, runs it in. We took advantage of another one down there, got the touchback, and you know, one of Hayden's incompletions was that Cody would have gone for 80 on that one. But again, we took advantage of the opportunities that they gave us. But a credit to our kids for going out and making plays. I couldn't be happier for them. So
big one next week. I know you don't like to look ahead, Coach. I know you want to enjoy the moment.
It's safe to look ahead.
But it's a big game. You know, it's one of those teams. I think I went back and I looked at our past seasons. I don't think we've beaten them since 2009. And boy.
So
I haven't personally called a Bluffton AC win. Okay, Coach? I'm just saying.
So you're making the guarantee? Is that what you're saying? No. Adams Central is. You think of football in Indiana, not just Class A, not just the ACAC. I mean, they're one of the best programs in the state. What Coach Minnick did for 25, 30 years, however long he was there, and then Michael is a phenomenal coach. He's a better person. I'm looking forward to that one. That's one where I think it's one of those measuring stick games where we are as a program. I think in the 3 years we've been doing this, I think we've beat the teams we should beat. I'm ready. We need to beat a team we're not supposed to. And Adams Central should be coming in 6-1 as well. It's going to be for second place outright in the league.
Yep.
And that'd be the best Bluffton finish since '89. This is the first Bluffton team to be 6-1 since 1989. This is the first Bluffton team to have 4 conference wins since I don't know when. It's the first Bluffton team since 93-94 to have back-to-back winning seasons. But we're not happy with that. But these are things I challenge kids with. I want to do firsts here. You know, I want to do first, and this will be the best finish since 1989. You know, and that's what we're going to challenge the kids with this week. Adams Central is, again, they're a program I want to be. When we sat down and started doing this, who do we want to be like? We want to be like Adams Central. You know, and I have such tremendous respect for them, and I'm looking forward to next week and hopefully have a big crowd and senior night to send these seniors out the right way. So we'll challenge them. We'll be ready. And, you know, you'll be there to see the whole thing. So,
all right. Let's get back to the jungle.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys.
Right.
Appreciate it.
All right, Sim, let's wrap this up. We got to pick a player of the game tonight, and a lot of guys to look at tonight. You know, obviously Hayden Nern, 14 for 18 for 349. Kane Thornton, 7 completions for 158 yards. He's got 2 touchdowns tonight. Cody Kinsey, I mean, how many extra points and a couple field goals tonight? I mean, you can't keep him off the list as well. Kane Thornton had 5 solo tackles on the defensive side. Where are you going with this?
I think I'm going with Hayden Nern.
All right. It's tough.
That's a tough one, but
14 for 18 for 349.
That's a heck of a night.
Pretty darn good night. So Hayden Nern is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. We got through the evening without technical difficulties. The cell phone held up.
All right.
But that will do it for us at 9:18. It's still early. Let's get this wrapped up and get on out of here. Thank you for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Have a great night.